What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, January 30th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Jennifer Hudson will play the Queen of Soul singer Aretha Franklin in a new biopic. Clive Davis announced Saturday at his pre-Grammy gala that Franklin, 75, handpicked the Dreamgirl star to portray her in the forthcoming film, according to Deadline. Hudson, 36, performed Franklin's songs Think and Respect at the Bash. Her melody followed performances from Barry Manilow, Luis Fonsi, Ben Platt, Alicia Keys, Khalid, and Logic. She said of the news in an Instagram post, and this, guys, I don't even know what to say. Look at God. Hashtag Aretha Franklin. You have no idea how humble I am. Entertainment Weekly confirmed MGM has acquired the rights to the biopic. Straight Compton producer Scott Bernstein and Dreamgirls music arranger Harvey Mason will produce the film. The new movie is reportedly based on Franklin's memoirs, Aretha from These Roots. The singer told People in 2016 that she had spoken to the actress who will play her in the film, although she did not share the person's name. She says, I'm not going to say who I chose, but I've talked to her, and she's ready, and I'm happy with her. Scodelario of Maze Runner fame has been cast in Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile, an upcoming drama about serial killer Ted Bundy. Scodelario is set to portray Bundy's ex-wife, Carol Ann Boone, Deadline reported. Boone had an ongoing relationship with Bundy throughout his 1979 televised trial, which ended with the killer receiving the death sentence. He was executed in Florida in 1989 after raping and murdering over 30 young girls and women. Scodelario joins a cast that includes Zac Efron as Bundy and Lily Collins as Bundy's longtime girlfriend Elizabeth Knopfler, who turned him into police. The film from Paradise Lost director Joe Burlingame will be told from the perspective of Knopfler. Scodelario was recently seen in Maze Runner: The Death Cure, which topped the North American box office this weekend with $23.5 million in receipts. The actress is also starred in 2017's Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Men Tell No Tales. Oprah Winfrey is so happy with her Wrinkle in Time Barbie doll. The 64-year-old media mogul and actress said in an Instagram video Saturday that she loves the, quote, action figure Mattel made of her character, Mrs. Witch. She said, this makes me so happy. My own action figure doll from A Wrinkle in Time. This is Mrs. Witch from A Wrinkle in Time, coming to a theater near you March 9th. I love it, I love it, I love it. A Wrinkle in Time is based on the Madeleine L'Engle novel of the same name. Eva DuVernay, who directed the forthcoming Disney film adaptation, reacted to Winfrey's video on Twitter. She wrote, I love that she calls the doll an action figure. That's how warriors think. Big. Mattel also created dolls of Reese Witherspoon and Mindy Kaling's character, Mrs. What's It and Mrs. Who. The doll retails for $50 each and are available to pre-order ahead of their February 23rd release. The company wrote in an Instagram post Thursday, we're thrilled to introduce the powerful hashtag Disney at Wrinkle in Time Women Warriors, Mrs. Witch, Mrs. Who, and Mrs. What's It. Wrinkle in Time co-stars Storm Reid, Zach Galifianakis, and Chris Pine, and opens in theaters March 9th. CBS has announced the cast of its upcoming season of Celebrity Big Brother, which includes Omarosa. Omarosa is famous for starring for NBC's The Apprentice, while President Donald Trump was host and later served his administration in communications director role until her departure in December. A teaser trailer released by CBS on Twitter Sunday confirmed the remainder of the cast, which will include Sugar Ray frontman Mark McGrath, The Cosby Show alum Keisha Knight Pullum, NBA star Metta World Peace, American Pie star Shannon Elizabeth, Real Housewives stars Brandi Glanville, Big Time Rush's James Maslow, Hairspray star Marissa Jarrett Wincourt, Miss Columbia Adriana Gutierrez, who thought she won Miss Universe due to Steve Harvey's mistake, former MMA fighter Chuck Liddell, and television personality Ross Matthews. 5 of the celebrities previously appeared on Dancing with the Stars, including Elizabeth, World Peace, Maslow, Wincourt, and Liddell, and 4 appeared on Celebrity Apprentice, including Omarosa, McGrath, Glanville, and Punnam. Celebrity Big Brother is set to premiere on CBS on February 7th. Catelynn Lowell appears to announce her pregnancy in a new Team Emoji promo. MTV released a preview for Monday's episode that shows the 25-year-old television personality telling husband Tyler Belletteria that their daughter Novalee is going to be a big sister. She instructs 3-year-old Novalee, who wears a pink shirt, reading, "I'm going to be a big sister. Come show your daddy your pretty shirt. She's going to be a big sister." Belletteria responded, "No, she's not," before Lowell shows him a pregnancy test. Oh my God. Lowell and Belletteria welcomed Novalee in January 2015 and married in August of that year. The couple are also parents to the 8-year-old daughter Carly, whom they placed for adoption as an infant. Rumors surfaced last week that Lowell had a miscarriage before she entered a treatment facility for suicidal thoughts in November. She returned to rehab this month to seek additional help for childhood trauma. The star tweeted, "Well, they say 3 times a charm. I'm going back to treatment people for 6 weeks to work on my trauma and getting on different meds." Kraft Foods has announced their plans to feature real-life families in their upcoming Super Bowl 52 commercial on February 4th. The grocery manufacturer will be asking families on game day starting at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to share photos and videos of their family using the hashtag #FamilyGreatly and hashtag Kraft entry until 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in order for a chance to be featured in the ad. The commercial will then be made from the photo and video contributions and air during the third quarter of the Super Bowl. Kraft's goal is to continue to focus on families in the marketing, an effort started by researchers that say families become closer when they share meals together. Variety reported. And Field, the director of brand marketing for Kraft, said to USA Today, "What better way to continue to focus on real families than by giving our Super Bowl ad to them? Our Super Bowl ad is open to all families, however you define it." Debra Messing announced on Instagram Monday that Robert Klein will be taking over the role of Grace's dad on Will and Grace. Messing says, "Big news, the comic legend Robert Klein is playing Grace's dad," alongside a selfie before commenting on her history with the actor, as they both appeared on the NBC's short-lived series, The Mysteries of Laura. She continued, "So happy because, as any Mysteries of Laura's fans know, Robert was my dad on MOL too." Alan Arkin previously appeared as Grace's father in one episode titled It's Dad, 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 Dad World, which premiered in May 2005. Messing says the great Alan Arkin was not able to return as dad, so we feel very lucky to have Robert. Believe Danner is back as Will's mom. Hashtag Adler family. It was recently announced that Jennifer Lopez will also be guest starring on the Will and Grace revival. Model and television personality Chrissy Teigen is indeed pregnant with the son. The 32-year-old lip-sync battle host announced she's expecting a baby boy with husband John Legend in an Instagram post Sunday after leaving the 2018 Grammy Awards. Teigen shared a photo of herself cradling her baby bump on the Grammys red carpet. The model sparked in a silver sequined Yenna couture dress with the belted waist. She captioned the picture, "Mama and her baby boy," which has received over 1 million likes as of Monday morning. Teigen and Legend already share 21-month-old daughter Luna and announced in November that they're expecting again. The model said Saturday at the Clive Davis pre-Grammy Gala that she hopes baby number 2 will be like Legend. She told Entertainment Tonight, "How baby 2 is like John a lot. Baby Luna is more like me, and I realize I can be difficult." Teigen conceived Luna and her unborn son via using in vitro fertilization. She appeared to hint she's expecting a daughter in the post this month, although she previously told ET she and Legend would have a little boy next. The star later explained on Twitter, "I said our next baby will be a boy because that's the embryo we have left from the IVF process." Coco Austin and Ice-T were looking sharp in black on the 2018 Grammys red carpet. The 38-year-old television personality and 59-year-old recording artist and actor attended the Grammy Awards ceremony Sunday at Madison Square Garden in New York. Austin turned heads in a form-fitting black dress with the one-shoulder neckline and cutouts on both sides. She cozied up to Ice-T, who wore a long, double-breasted coat over a shirt and pants. Ice-T and his band Body Count were nominated for Best Metal Performance for their song Black Hoodie. Austin said in an Instagram post that she was happy for Ice-T and his band. She wrote, "Grammy arrivals, me and my boo looking sharp in black. So happy for my man's nomination for the song Black Hoodie. Hashtag Body Count." Austin and Ice-T married in January 2002 and shared 2-year-old daughter Chanel. The couple couldn't help but gush in an interview with Entertainment Tonight about their daughter, whom Austin often wears matching looks with. The television personality said at the award show, "I mean, she's like my real-life doll. I get to dress her up, and we get to match all day. It's funny. I didn't even think I was going to be that parent, but I turned into one. Ice-T says he and Austin have taken to calling Chanel two teens because she rules over their household like a teenager. He says she has absolute control over me, but she's real fun. It's like the best thing that happens to us. Celebrity couple Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz dazzled on the red carpet Sunday. The 37-year-old singer and 39-year-old music producer attended the 2018 Grammy Awards ceremony at Madison Square Garden in New York. Keys turns heads in a form-fitting black dress with long sleeves and a cutout neckline. Swizz Beatz also dressed in black and completed his look with a red coat featuring a quote from Mexican politician Benito Juarez. It wrote, "Among individuals is among nations, respect for the rights of others is peace." The quote, written in Spanish, said on the back of the jacket. Keys, a 15-time Grammy Award winner, presented Record of the Year to Bruno Mars at the awards show. The 32-year-old singer also won Album of the Year and Song of the Year. Keys honored a Jay-Z the night prior at the Clive Davis pre-Grammy Gala. She performed a piano melody of several of the rapper's songs, including Hard Knock Life, Run This Town, and their 2009 Empire State of Mind. The star told Jay-Z, according to Variety, "Before anything else, I was a true friend of your music, Jay, and still am." Keys and Swizz Beatz married in July 2010 and share a 7-year-old Egypt and 3-year-old son, Genesis. Pink introduced daughter Willow to her idol Rihanna at the Grammys. The 30-year-old singer made 6-year-old Willow's dreams come true by bringing her backstage to meet Rihanna at the 2018 Grammy Awards ceremony Sunday in New York. Pink shared a photo on Instagram of Willow and Rihanna sharing a hug for the camera. Willow was all smiles in a black jacket and a lavender-colored dress with a Tulu skirt. Pink captioned the picture, "Dreams come true. My daughter lives for this woman, so do I." Pink's husband, former freestyle motocross pro Carey Hart, shared another snapshot of the encounter on his own account. He wrote, "I thought for sure Mama at Pink had the Grammy in the bag tonight, but it didn't happen. But she made the night very memorable for Wills. Wills has been a fan of at Bad Girl Riri for a long time, and Mama got an intro for her. Major mom points tonight." Pink, who attended the awards show with Hart, Willow, and her mom, was nominated for Best Pop Solo Performance for What About Us. She also performed an emotional rendition of her song Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. The star said in an Instagram post, "Willow met her idol tonight at Bad Girl Riri. Her favorite performers were Kendrick Lamar, me, and Lady Gaga. My mom had fun and looked so fancy I can't even stand it. My husband looked amazing and made me a flask of old-fashioned." Pink and Hart married in January 2006 and share Willow and 13-month-old son Jameson. Stars wore white roses in support of the Time's Up movement. A young Cuban-Mexican singer gave a tribute to dreamers like herself. YouTube at the Statue of Liberty, and Hillary Clinton mocked President Donald Trump in a Grammy Awards broadcast riff with politics. Artists including Kelly Clarkson, Rita Ora, Lady Gaga, Miley Cyrus, Cardi B, Sarah Silverman, Reba McEntire, Khalid, the Chainsmokers, and host James Corden wore a white rose during Sunday's show in support of women who are speaking out against sexual harassment and abuse. Or told Entertainment Weekly, the white rose for so many years has been such a peaceful symbol in so many different parts of the world, and for me, solidarity is so important now. I thought that it was just a very graceful way of showing support to, I guess, everything that's going on in Hollywood, and I really do believe that the more visibility it gets, the more I think we can get help. The show also touched on immigration, with singer Camila Cabello delivering an emotional speech about coming to America as a child, those fighting to stay in the United States under the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. She said, Cabello, who was born in Cuba and lived in Mexico, said, "Tonight in this room full of music dreamers, we believe that this country was built by dreamers, for dreamers chasing the American dream. I'm here on this stage tonight because just like the dreamers, my parents brought me to this country with nothing in their pockets but hope." She says, "They showed me what it means to work twice as hard and never give up. These kids can't be forgotten and are worth fighting for." Cabello introduced a performance by U2, staged along the Hudson River with the Statue of Liberty in the background of their song Get Out of Your Own Way. Kesha, backed by Cyndi Lauper, Andrea Day, Juliet Michaels, Bibi Reha, and the Resistance Revival Chorus summoned viewers to tears with her single Praying, an anthem of women's empowerment. Her first song since 2013, it was inspired by her legal battle with producer Lucas Gottwald, a.k.a. Dr. Luke. Kesha accused him of raping and abusing her and tried to get free of her contract. Godwell denied the allegations. Kesha eventually dropped her lawsuit to focus on other music. Kesha said in a Twitter alongside a photo of the performance Sunday, "After everything you've done, I can thank you for how strong I've become. Thank you to the @Recording a Cat, the women on stage with me tonight, and everyone who has supported me through this whole journey." On the red carpet, Joy Vila made a different kind of fashion statement, wearing a white dress featuring a rainbow fetus with a purse that read "Choose Life." Vila, who is also a Fox News contributor, turned heads at last year's Grammys when she wore a red, white, and blue Donald Trump-themed dress that featured the president's slogan, "Make America Great." Hip-hop star Kendrick Lamar opened performance of Triple X from his latest album, Damn, had dancers marching with the images of the American flag in the background. At the end, they fell to the floor to the sound of gunfire. And in a pre-recorded skit, various artists read aloud from the new book about Trump, Fire and Fury, auditioning for an audio recording. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton won, Donald Trump Jr. and Ambassador Nikki Haley were not amused. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1930, Gene Hackman is born. Gene Hackman, one of Hollywood's most prolific and acclaimed actors for 4 decades, is born on this date in 1930 in San Bernardino, California. At the age of 16, Hackman left home to enlist in the U.S. Marine Corps for a 3-year stint. He then studied journalism and television production at the University of Illinois on the GI Bill before leaving to enroll in acting classes at the Pasadena Playhouse. Hackman landed parts in off-Broadway plays and summer stock and had an uncredited role as a policeman in the 1961 film Mad Dog Cole. In 1964, he made his Broadway debut in Any Wednesday. He landed his first substantive film role that same year in Lilith, starring Warren Beatty. Hackman again played opposite Beatty in Bonnie and Clyde in 1967, this time in the supporting role of Buck Barrow, the brother of infamous Clyde Barrow. He earned an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor for the role and would garner another nod 3 years later for I Never Sang for My Father in 1971. That same year, Hackman delivered a star-making performance as narcotics detective Popeye Doyle in The French Connection, directed by William Franken. The film was a breakout hit with critics and the box office, won 5 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor for Hackman. Hackman, one of Hollywood's most visible actors throughout the 1970s, appeared in both acclaimed films such as The Conversation in 1974, Night Moves in 1975, and Bite the Bullet in 1975, and flops such as The Poseidon Adventure in 1972 and Eureka in 1984. He showed his comedic side to great effects in latter fares such as Young Frankenstein in 1974 and Superman in 1978, in which he played the superhero's nemesis Lex Luthor. He reprised the role in 2 of the film's sequels. Among the many films Hackman's made in the 1980s were Reds, Hoosiers, and No Way Out, and Mississippi Burning in 1988, for which he earned a second Oscar nod for Best Actor. Though Hackman initially hesitated to accept the role of Little Bill Daggett in The Unforgiven in 1992, the director Clint Eastwood's take on the Western, the film's twist on the classic genre eventually won him over. The film was a huge hit, winning 4 Oscars, including Best Supporting Actor for Hackman and Best Director and Best Picture for Eastwood. Over the next decade, Hackman's films roles would characteristically run the gamut from westerns again in Wyatt Earp in 1994 and The Quick and the Dead in 1995 to comedic in Get Shorty in 1995, The Replacements in 2000, and The Royal Tenenbaums in 2001. From hardcore action movies in Crimson Tide in 1995 to Enemy of the State in 1998 to legal thrillers in the film adaptations of John Grissom's The Firm in 1993 and Runaway Jury in 2003. Though he is not officially retired, Hackman said in the spring of 2008 that he no longer wanted to act in films and would instead concentrate on writing. With co-author Daniel Linehan, he has published several novels, including the Civil War-era thriller Escape from Andersonville in 2008. And that was your entertainment report for Tuesday, January 30th, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.